Welcome to Poul's Kitchen. This is Chef Poul, and today we're going to do a special video on chickpea meat sauce. Of course, there's no meat in it because the protein's actually all going to be chickpeas. Please forgive me, the original section of this video corrupted on my camera for whatever reason, so it's going to have to be altered a little bit. But basically what we're going to do is we're going to take up and roughly chop some onion, sweet pepper, chickpeas. Now with the chickpeas, if they're in from a bag, you have to soak them overnight, at least overnight, before you can start using them. Then whatever vegetables you want to use. I use sweet peppers, jalapeno, onions, 2 big onions, green onions, celery, an apple just to give it a little bit of sweetness, and whatever else you want to do. So what you're going to do is you're going to roughly chop them, peel what you want to peel, and you're going to run everything through a food processor, because what you're going to end up doing is once they're food processed, you're going to start cooking them in your tomato paste, your spaghetti sauce, marinara, whatever you want to use, stuff like that. Take your time with it, just roughly chop it so that you can come down. It's not going to come into a pure puree. It won't be pureed, but it'll be pretty minced. It'll cook a lot faster that way. It'll incorporate right into the sauce. Choose your spices, what you want to use. If you want to use hot sauce, by all means put some hot sauce on it. It'll taste amazing, and I'm really hoping this turns out really good for you. So again, I'm sorry, I would normally show you what I'm doing, however it got corrupted for some reason, so I'm kind of hoping this works out a little better. So please hit the like button, share, subscribe, join us on our website. It's changed, www.poulskitchen.net. P-O-U-L-S kitchen.net. Yes, we've changed websites. Hopefully this looks a little better to you. Stay tuned for some more for the rest of the video, and stay tuned. Alright, so we're back. So again, Bonnie, this is for you. Happy birthday. I hope you're having a great 29th birthday today. I've got everything through the food processor, and again, I'm not going to use all these chickpeas, but if you notice, they've been minced down quite a bit. Not quite a puree that I was looking for, but it'll still be good enough. They'll cook up really well. I got my onion all done. I got everything else all done here. Somebody wants to do me a really big favor and fly Amy home for the weekend so she can do dishes for me. I'd be really happy. I'm sure she loves the idea of coming home just for dishes. And for some other things too. So what we're going to do now is we're going to take the wok, we're going to put some oil in there. I'm going to start frying up the onions, and I'm going to start adding a thing of tomatoes to it. Then I'm slowly going to start incorporating the chickpeas. Put more sauce in, make sure I have enough chickpeas because that's going to be the protein. Then I'm going to slowly add all the rest of the other ingredients and spices. Do it nice and slow over a medium heat, and everything will be done. This process is not going to take a whole long time. It really isn't. I've told you what spices I'm using. If you want to put some hot sauce in there to make it even hotter, you can. Again, don't go play video games or watch YouTube or Netflix. It's not going to take a long time. However, I'm pretty convinced this is going to be an extremely good meat sauce. And, you know, if you want to use this for lasagna, you want to boil some spaghetti noodles, whatever else you want to use a meat sauce on, I think this will be really good. And I'm thinking that this is probably 100% vegan. I can't really see anything else in here that isn't. Well, maybe the tomato stuff. I mean, a vegan might have an issue with the brand I'm using, but it is what it is. I'm not vegan, but if you are, then you know what I mean. Don't use the same brands I'm using. Use what works for you. Make sure you're comfortable and you're happy with what you have, because you're the chef, right? So I'm not going to film doing this because it's a little hard to do that, especially if I have to film and cook. But when we're done, we'll come back and I'll show you what the meat sauce looks like. I hope you're watching, Bon. So welcome back. We're all finished here. I just turned the heat off, and again, this is one of those things you have to stay by and keep stirring so things don't go crazy with the bubbling, so you have to keep stirring it. I would also encourage you to really do a lot of taste testing as you cook. You may want to add some more spice or add something different. You want to make sure you're controlling your spice, because honestly, you can put too much in and cause a big disaster, or not put enough in and, oh, I wish I'd done that, you know, a little bit better. But honestly, you can use this as a spaghetti. Look how thick this is. You could use this for lasagna. If you want to make some chili with this, chili dogs. You know, drop something in the comments and tell me what you think. Like, what would you use this for? I honestly think this is perfect vegan quality. That's my thoughts, but I'm not a vegan. I'm not going to try to pretend to tell a vegan anything, because chances are I'm probably wrong to them, so it doesn't matter. But I'm fully confident that a vegan could watch this video and enjoy it, and yeah, they might want to try something a little different than what I did, because they're vegan, I'm not, and you know, they probably want to alter a few little things to make it better for them, and that's fine. For those of us who aren't vegan but want to try something a little bit more of that style, this is perfect. Keep tasting it, and I promise you, this is absolutely amazing. It's nice and thick, it has good flavor to it, very robust. It has the perfect heat for me. Now if you're somebody who wants a whole lot of heat, dump some hot sauce in it, put some habanero, put a lot more hot peppers in there. It will turn out really good, I promise you. I'm going to stick this in, I'm going to put this in containers, refrigerate this, and then later on I might make some noodles and make some spaghetti with it. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know, I want to keep this in the fridge for a couple of weeks, probably won't last, but for a week you should be fine. It's really good. I got a buddy who you know, probably appreciate this too, so I'll give him a little bit, because honestly this is too much for me. So you know, I'll share a little bit and see what he thinks. So guys, again, happy birthday, Bon. Hope you're having a great day. And to the rest of you, please hit the like, share, subscribe button. Check us out on Patreon. Have a great day, and thanks for coming to Poul's Kitchen.